Hey guys, and thanks for stopping into another edition of Kip's Tips. In today's video, I want to talk about two concepts, and a little more than that, but two concepts that I really think need to be defined for everybody, those of you who don't know. And even if you do know, I want to dive a little bit deeper into them because I want to keep you thinking about these concepts. And what are these? The concepts are FOMO and HODL. What am I talking about? So let's start with FOMO. FOMO. A lot of you have probably heard this one, and I'm going to define what it means. It means fear of missing out. And what are we talking about? Well, FOMO could be fear of missing out on a social event. It could be in an actual, social construct, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about in a financial capacity. We're talking about when you're an investor and you're tracking the market and you're watching the price of Tesla skyrocket, you're watching the price of Bitcoin go to the moon, and you're watching it go up, and it's never going to stop. It's going to keep going all the way. It's probably not going to keep going all the way because, let's face it, things just don't go up forever. Now, that's not being said that Tesla's going to crash tomorrow or Bitcoin's going to crash tomorrow or that they're not going to go to the moon tomorrow. Anything can happen, and that's the truth. But one very important concept that I'm sure you've all heard as well is you want to make sure that you're buying the dips and you're selling high. And if you're doing a FOMO buy, then you are conducting in that fear of missing out, and you're probably going to buy that stock when it gets close to its peak, and then eventually there will be a dip. And then if you FOMO'd in, there is a chance that if you're the FOMOer on the way in, you might also be that guy that when it dips and it doesn't look like it's going well for you, you might be the guy to panic sell. And if you panic sell, then you're taking a loss. Now, if you're a person that has FOMO'd and then panic sold several times, you know what I'm talking about. And here's the truth, guys. I've done this, all right? I'm going to be honest with you guys on this channel. I have learned my lesson because I've messed up. I've done research, and I understand how bad it is to FOMO. It is not good to FOMO. You do not want to needlessly give away your money to the people that bought at the bottom and sold at the top like they should have done, which you should have done. And good for those people who did. We want to be those people, but we don't want to be this FOMO person. We don't want to be this person who had the fear of missing out, so they're just going to, it's going to keep going up forever. Buy it. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you, don't buy something that's going up in value. You can buy something that's going up in value. The point is that you should be holding things for the long haul. You should be purchasing things that you think have an inherent value for whatever reason. You might be talking about Tesla. I like Tesla because Elon Musk is a genius. He's the face of the brand. All the different things he does, from SpaceX to the Hyperloop to Tesla to all these different things that he's doing right now, it's wild. And he's talking about putting brain chips in your brain. Like, how is that guy not going to succeed? He's inventing a new thing every week. It's ridiculous. That company is something that I believe in, others believe in. Some of you don't. That's fine. Maybe you don't need to invest in Tesla, and that's okay. Others believe in pot stocks. Some people really think that the price of pot stocks will go up. They have their reasons for it, and that's good. So pick the thing that works for you. Pick the thing that you believe in. But the most important thing is that we're picking investments that we truly believe have value. We want to make sure that we're picking the certain investments that we really have faith behind for whatever reason it might be. But you want to do your research. So in that case, you're buying something on the way up. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're FOMOing, but you just want to make sure that you're not FOMOing. Don't just buy something because you think you're missing out. Don't buy a stock that just went up 500% in a day and the tag on it is like XTC, which whatever that is, and XTC went up by 500% today. I put my money in and then it dropped by 300% and then I lost a lot of money. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So we want to buy things that have value, and we want to hold them for the long haul. You want to buy the dip, you want to sell the highs, or buy the dip, ride it, buy the dip, ride it, and that's called holding. Now, holding is a very important concept, and holding is my pivot to the other thing, which is HODL. Now, there's a bunch of people out here that probably know what HODL is, but there's a bunch of people that probably don't know what HODL is, and that is HODL. It stands for hold on for dear life, and this is a phrase, this is a term that was invented alongside cryptocurrency, basically. I believe it was, and you could, check me here, but I believe it was in like 4chan chats or Reddit blogs where these cryptocurrency people were talking about, I'm never gonna sell Bitcoin, man. I'm gonna hold Bitcoin to the moon, all the way to the moon. Dogecoin, XRP, can't wait. Ripple's going to the moon. It's going to $10. All those people. The term was coined because these people have a true belief that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology will change the future of the world, of the economy, and the way that we do transactions moving forward. It will actually change business infrastructure as we know it. And that is very, very important to them, and they believe that they should hold their cryptocurrency for the long haul because, some of them believe it's going to go to the moon, and maybe it will. I personally think that it's, going to go up here over time. I'm not going to give you any predictions on when I think Bitcoin is going to go to the moon, if it's going to go to the moon. But the whole concept here is that these people are holding. They want to HODL, okay? And some people say HODL, some people say HODL. There's a debate there. I believe HODL is the correct way, and you got HODLers, which are people that engage in HODLing, okay? So, but this is a really important concept because it doesn't have to only apply to cryptocurrency. It can apply to absolutely anything. So this is something that I've been thinking about myself. If I bought Tesla tomorrow, I would want to hold it for the next 30 years because I think in the next 30 years, Tesla's going to do something really amazing. I would buy Microsoft and hold that for the next 20, 30 years because I think that Microsoft isn't going anywhere. It's a great company. It's been going up for a very long time. There's a lot of people that love Microsoft, and they've got just a great track history and record, and they're one of the biggest companies in the United States. I think it's a great investment. Apple, Amazon, I think those are great investments for the long haul. But I'm not a guy over here trying to pick and choose the dips and FOMO, buy on the way in and try to sell on the way up. I'll buy the dip if I can, if I'm not saving up for something else, like a mortgage, which I am. But I will not try to FOMO in, and I will try to HODL all my assets. And whether that is Microsoft stock, Apple stock, Tesla, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, whether it's say I bought a property and let's say I bought a $500,000 property and I had a couple renters in it, and then over the course of 10 or 15 years, I paid it off, and now it's just total positive cash flow for me because the whole property's paid off. I'm the kind of guy, I would like to hold that property because I could sell it. I mean, I'm sure that a property would have appreciated in value over the course of 10, 15 years, but also the rents would have gone up. So now I could be just taking in that rent as a residual income and just hold on to my house or this property that I would want to buy, because over the course of time, the price should go up. If the previous trends in the market for the housing market or really any market show anything, it's that the markets go up over time, and that's kind of really what the whole concept of HODL is based around. That's all I got for you guys, but two important terms that I think go hand in hand that I wanted to get out in front of you guys. You got to make sure that you're not FOMOing. Don't fear of missing out. Buy smart. Do your research. And if you are going to buy something and you did do your research, make sure that you HODL, guys. Make sure you're holding for the long haul because over time, things go up. Have a good night, guys. Hey, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment below. Give me a like if you like the video. If you don't like the video, tell me why. I want to figure it out. See ya.